Have you ever been interested in a swimming retreat? Or maybe just a retreat in general? Every winter, I drive about 3 hours away from my home and I stay at this very basic motel in this tiny little town because that's kind of all they have there. It's rustic motels. Stay the night so we can get up really early in the morning and catch the ferry, the Lady of the Lake, and take a 2-hour ferry ride up the lake, only to get off, to be greeted by these old rickety yellow school buses that we drive 13 miles up the zigzag road of the mountain into the snowy wonder of our retreat. Whew. Sometimes I look at that like, man, this is a lot of travel and like big, arduous kind of getting here, all for the sake of what? To be removed from my day to day, to change my location so I have a chance to have new conversations, to have a rest and renewal that comes in a different way, to learn about some new things without the interruptions of my day-to-day life, to have an experience that transforms me from the inside out as I transform my place from the outside in, right? I go to this new and different place. Some of it is beautiful and wonderful. Some of it's kind of rustic and funky in this old retreat place that I go to every year. Have you ever done something like this? Why? Why do we do this? We need a space for rest and renewal. We do this in tiny ways every day when you go to sleep at night. We do this in slightly bigger ways when maybe you have on your weekly routine, right? We have a day that's out of the routine. Day that we're not doing our usual things, where we switch it up a little bit. It's a way of rest and renewal. What people never see when I'm treading water, everybody looks at my treading water and is like, oh, it's so great and it's so easy for you. And I say, yeah, because nobody notices the way I rest and renew my treading water. I actually switch it up in tiny ways over and over again, so it makes it very sustainable for me. And there are times that I just go and I don't tread, and nobody says I'm doing it wrong. I just lean into what my body needs. My body needs rest and renewal and change. We need time to interrupt the old patterns to be able to establish and have new patterns. Anytime we have some area of our life that we're like, it just isn't going the way I keep trying and trying and trying and pushing, I need something to break away and to change it. This is where swim retreats are really amazing. Now, sometimes a swim retreat looks like taking people who have a lap swim practice and making their lap swimming skills even better. I really think about these ones as like a place where you're going to get dog tired from this heavy physical exertion day in and day out. Great thing to, send your kids away to that summer camp so they just get worked over and they learn a ton of stuff, right? They have those for adults too, and that's fun for a certain kind of swimmer. Or you can have an adventurous swim retreat like we do when we take our advanced students to Hawaii. So students who know how to be calm in the water, and we go and we learn to snorkel and play in the surf and jump off the boat. We get outside of our day-to-day swim practice routine of building our safety and our confidence, and we get outside of it and we go to a new place, and it brings on new challenges and new experiences that refresh and renew our swimming. Many times, retreat is not just about grinding away, learning something new, and popping new wow experiences. There's also a space to really take care of your spiritual and emotional side while you do some physical pursuits. That retreat that I do in the mountains in the winter, we do lots of cross-country skiing and snowshoeing and getting out, moving our bodies. And And then we also spend a lot of time in study or contemplation or rest or meditation to bring the balance of both. This is what I really think of our learn to swim retreats, right? Where we have this balance of both, because we need to get out of the push of trying so hard and to take care of the whole picture, all of you, where yes, we learn a physical skill, but not so where we're pounding our bodies, but where we're inviting our bodies into a new world and a new space, because we're also taking care of the mental side of it, taking care of healing those past stories and really setting a new trajectory of relationship with ourselves, relationships with the water, and relationships with your future as a swimmer. Rest and renewal and transformation is for everyone in tiny, tiny ways and in big, adventurous ways. If you could wave a magic wand and have anything you want out of a retreat, out of a space of rest and renewal and learning, what would it be? I'd love to hear about it. And if it's swimming, we'll see you there. Aloha.